But
you use it for a lot of different things, obviously.
We do. This is a Gregoire harvester originally, and obviously it's not set up for harvesting, but the center portion of the harvester unbolts with a few bolts in the back and a few hydraulic hoses, and that drops right out, and then we're left with an over-the-road tractor, which is the way it's set up right now. It is a leveling machine, so it's parked on a pretty steep side hill right here, and there's controls up in the cab that allow you can see this leg is quite a bit longer than that leg, so the whole machine can stay vertical. And what we've outfitted this with is a device for taking that hill down that we just talked about. So it consists of two plows up here in the front that are pulling most of the hill back into the furrow, and then behind there's a couple overlapping.
I'm going to swing around this way.
Okay, coming around the back.
Sure.
There's a couple wings in the back here that actually overlap, and those articulate around each plant.
Oh, okay.
So the nice thing about it, kind of the heart of it, is the sensors. So when you're operating at a pretty good speed and everything, you need sensors down here to enable the plows and the wings in the back to be able to move around anything that is out of line, posts or vines and everything. So these yellow bars here are sensors for the front. If these contact a vine or a post, the plows, either plow can slide to the outside. There's 12 inches of travel on either plow. So that's what moves these in and out if they need to move in and out. And then in the back, these wings are also on a sensor. So this is the normal operating position. When something contacts the sensor here, these move out of the way, and then as soon as they pass the obstacle, they move back in.
So that way you don't have to worry. You can do it even though you got your laser, straight rows. This way you can go through the process in an automated, efficient fashion without having to worry about damaging the posts, obviously, but more importantly, the vines.
More importantly, the vines. And we set these sensors up so there's a little buffer around each plant. There'll be a little bit mound of dirt left. And we could set them up a little bit more sensitive, but we're always worried about having those contact the vine. So we don't want to nick the bark down there and make any kind of a wound that could be susceptible to winter damage.
Right on.
So, when we expanded our vinifera plantings, we were kind of looking at what we needed to do to be able to get over all these in a timely fashion, because timing is the name of the game. You got to get all these processes done when the weather conditions are right, when the soil conditions are right. And we were covering several acres a day with a tractor with a single mounted, like a grape hoe on the side, pulling the dirt down. And with this, we're able to do about 15 acres a day. So it really opens up being able to do the work when the conditions are right to do it.
Right. So. And to clarify too, I'm always talking to folks about the fact that folks like you, people like you, you're a farmer, obviously, but you're also an artist, who makes an artistic product, which is the wine. You're also a scientist who's dealing with all sorts of biology and Lord knows what else. And here we find out you're also an engineer.
Well, it's you got to wear a lot of hats.
There you go. Well, be proud. It's a beautiful thing. Now, you're going to hop up in this monstrosity, and you're going to demonstrate.
Sure.
Just for the people watching it on their work PC in particular, it will be loud. So if your boss doesn't hear, you might want to turn it down.
Okay.
All right, fire it up.
All right.
Might want to go and watch him come down. Yet another reason to come visit the Seneca Lake Wine Trail.